Thank you, Nathan. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first of four National Honor Society inductions. And we're so grateful for all of you to be here tonight. I was sharing with a few parents as before the program began that this is our very first event in the brand new auditorium. So we're really quite excited that it's for a National Honor Society induction. We just got cleared today. There was a little bit of time this morning where I got a note that we may not be able to use the space tonight, and I didn't want to say anything to Mrs. Gleavy because I knew that she would probably kill me if I told her that we may not be able to do it in here. But the building inspector came through, and that for what we were doing tonight, the space was ready and appropriate for our use. So I want to thank Nathan Latender for being here tonight to do some of the intro music, and of course, a welcome to our first set of inductees into the National Honor Society from Middleborough High School. This year we have close to 65 inductees between two members of the class, or actually we have four members of the class, I believe, of 2021, and then a really large group in the class of 2022. And when working with Mrs. Gleavy and the officers for MHS, it became apparent that if we really wanted to create the essence of really what the Honor Society induction is, that we needed to do it a little bit differently, hence why we're doing the four sessions tonight, because we wanted to ensure that you as families could be here tonight to really experience and to celebrate a really incredible milestone in the educational journey of our inductees tonight. I'm Paul Brannigan, the principal of the high school, and welcome to our new home. It has been 7 years in the making, and we are really quite excited to be able to share with all of you our new school. Tonight, as we celebrate the unbelievable academic achievement of our inductees tonight, it's really a special night for you, and it's a special night for your families. For anyone who is an inductee into National Honor Society, it's something that you carry with you your entire life. That many of us still have our pins that we got when we were in high school and our shingles that you will have tonight. So it really is a symbolic night as well for all of us who have been inducted in our own time, in our own high school journey. So the fact that we have an opportunity to pay it forward to all of you and to celebrate what the ideals and the pillars are of National Honor Society, it's really quite special for us too. So I'm really excited to be able to be a part of your special night tonight. So as we begin tonight, we will have members of our Honor Society, of our executive board here to speak, is really talking about the pillars of what the National Honor Society is. Because as you know, that all of our newest members had to apply. And it's really about not only the academic achievements, but it's also about their leadership and their service and their citizenship of really what affords them to be able to call themselves a member of the National Honor Society. So as we go through tonight, we have some celebration, we have some words that have been given to us by all of our inductees. I do want to take an opportunity and thank all of the officers of the National Honor Society here tonight, Katie Benson and Leah Melendi, Anna DeBona, who are the three members that are here for this particular session. And of course to Mrs. Gleavy, who puts her heart and soul into this organization and to really ensuring that all of the students who are not only inducted tonight, but also once they're inducted, is to really make sure that they're upholding the ideals of what it means to be a member of National Honor Society. So Mrs. Gleavy, thank you to you so very, very much. And of course to Mrs. Salamoni, who we know in her prior experiences before coming to Middleborough was really very much involved in National Honor Society, and we're excited to have her become a part of the planning and the journey of NHS as well. So as we begin tonight, I'm going to ask all of our inductees, as in each group, as you stand when your name is called. And as the NHS officers read your thank yous, at that point you're going to step forward to the table. You'll stand in front of the table so your families can get a really great picture of you. Mrs. Gleavy will be handing you your shingle, that's called. We may call it a certificate, but in National Honor Society world it's called a shingle. As well as your pin and your membership card as well. I'll stand on the other side to kind of give some greetings to you and some congratulations as well, and then you'll just make your way back to your seat there as well. I do want to say before I step aside and get the ceremony started, I think this induction group is really even more special than all the other years put together. And the reason I say that is that this has not been the easiest of years from an academic standpoint, from a STEM and a standpoint. As you know, we just started back today in full in person, and it was really quite exciting to have everyone back home again, because we know the fact that at the beginning of hybrid learning in the fall, we were getting in the swing of things and you could do it. And I think as the year went on, it started to become really fatigued. And I think that I speak for all of us when we say that. And for you to be able to maintain what you've been able to maintain, I think speaks volume for what we call strength and resiliency. And I've said those words over and over again throughout this year. And I think for the group of students that are sitting here and before us tonight, you define that. Because you kept the eye on the prize and you wanted to ensure the fact that you could finish this year strong, and you did it. So before we begin, I want to thank you personally. It has been a great honor to watch you from afar do your work, watching you come in on your in-person days and watching you leave on, say, a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and I'll see you next week, and then watching the seniors coming in on a Wednesday as if it was a Monday, and all those confusing feels each and every week. But knowing what you got done in your classes and what you have done as an academic record in leadership, in athletics, in activities, you made it happen. So I want to thank you so very, very much for that. So with that being said, it is with great honor to introduce to you the Secretary for the National Honor Society, Ms. Anna DeBona.
Thank you, Brian. Good evening and welcome to the 2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Anna DeBona and I am the current Secretary of Middleborough High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the induction of 5 juniors and 4 seniors who embody the traits deemed necessary for membership into this prestigious society. Admission into the National Honor Society requires members to maintain a minimal weighted GPA of 3.75. The society is also built upon the following 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. According to the National Honor Society, scholarship devotes a commitment to learning and an endless quest for knowledge. Members of the National Honor Society recognize the invaluable benefits of a cultivated mind. Service is established by an individual's willingness to work for the benefit of those in need. Members volunteer their time and talents to create a better tomorrow. Leadership is revealed through taking initiative in the classroom and school activities. A leader will go forward with confidence when others hesitate. Character refers to the attributes that distinguish one individual from another. A well-rounded character is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. Character can be seen in a member's trustworthy, respectful, and caring nature. Each student chosen to be inducted tonight possesses each of these admirable traits. They now belong to a society with prestigious members from President General Ford to astronauts, business executives, notable authors, and Nobel Peace Prize winners. As members of the National Honor Society, they will be viewed as the role models of not only our school, but our community. They should be proud of how far they have come and all that they have accomplished. And so, it is now my pleasure to welcome all of you into the Middleborough High School chapter of the National Honor Society. At this time, I would like to invite our Vice President, Leanne Melendi, to say a few words.
Good evening. As the current Vice President of the National Honor Society, I would like to say a few formal thank yous. First, I would like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Glebe. She is a true role model and has helped us every step of the way. I would also like to thank all of our current members. Our society would be nothing without each and every one of you. I also wish to thank everyone who participated in the study crunches, peer tutoring sessions, and our new SAT study crunches to support and represent every student in every classroom every day. This is our emblem, the keystone and the flaming torch. As a builder uses a keystone to ensure firmness and strength in an arch, so our lives may be kept true to the highest ideals of mankind by the virtues represented by the letters on our keystone: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. The flaming torch is an emblem of our purpose, to lead by the light of the ideals which the National Honor Society has set before us, to serve our school by fostering and encouraging high ideals. This is our purpose. Each inductee has given a quote of gratitude to family and friends, which will be read by the National Honor Society officers. I now invite Anna DeBona to begin the inductions.
So, would the following inductees please stand? To start, we'll start with the class of 2021. Allison Cowgill, Joshua Desmond, Sonia Rodriguez, and Sophia Rodriguez. Next, we'll do the class of 2022. Brandon D'Antonio, Shauna Gallagher, Madison Hancock, Timothy Johnson, Gianni Perry Nunez, Stephen Paraglia, and Mila Reslu. At this time, I would like to invite Vice President Leanne Melendi to read the messages of gratitude of our senior inductees.
First, we have Allison Cowgill. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for believing in me and pushing me each and every day to be the best version of myself. I have learned all the important values in working hard and striving for success in everything I do. I want to also thank all of my teachers for helping me to succeed and become a better student. Joshua Desmond. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me through everything I do. Thank you to my friends and family, and a big thank you to all my teachers that dedicated countless hours to teaching and helping me become a better student. Sonia Rodriguez. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for pushing me to where I am today and for expecting nothing but the best from me. I am beyond grateful for the immense amount of support I have received throughout high school. It feels amazing to have the opportunity to exemplify how far I've come with my education. Sophia Rodriguez. I would like to thank my family, teachers, coaches, and friends for always pushing me to work my hardest. I wouldn't be where I am without the support of everyone here at MHS. Thank you to everyone who made my academic success possible. Would Katie Benson please come to the podium to read the messages of gratitude from our juniors?
Brandon D'Antonio. I'd like to thank my mom, dad, and all my family for their ongoing support of my education and hard work. I never could have made it here without you. Thank you to Middleborough High School for challenging me to be a better student and helping to lay the foundation for a successful future. Shauna Gallagher. I would like to thank my family, friends, and everyone at MHS for always having high expectations for me and pushing me to my best. I don't know where I would be without them and appreciate all they do. Thank you for helping me succeed and reach my goals. Madison Hancock. I would like to thank my family for always supporting and motivating me to the best individual that I can be. I would also like to thank my teachers for always encouraging me to strive for academic success, as well as supporting me throughout the school year. I would not have been able to make this achievement without the unconditional support from those around me, and for those I am extremely grateful. Timothy Johnson. Timothy Johnson. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for teaching me the values that I needed to succeed in school. Also, Mom, for pushing me throughout all the years to become a better student, even though it was stressful. I would not be the student and person I am today without you guys. Gianni Perry Nunez. I'd like to thank my family for all the support, but most importantly, my mom. Thank you for being hard on me every day and never laying back, to show me that there are no breaks in the world if you want to succeed. You're the reason I'm here, as well as the rest of my people. Love you all. Thanks. Stephen Paraglia. I would like to thank my family for supporting me and driving me to my best and working hard in order to help me strive. Your unconditional love has helped me through all that I have been through over the past few years, and I'm taking this moment to appreciate you guys. I would also like to thank my friends, acquaintances, teachers, and most of all my classmates for making school more interesting. Go Sachems. Mila Resolve. I would like to thank my teachers for pushing me to reach my full academic potential. Because of their influence, I was able to be successful in school despite doubting myself. I would also like to thank my parents for their amazing love and support for me, which let me shine inside and outside of school. Would Anna DeBona please return to the podium for remarks below the pledge?
You have heard the ideals of our society and are ready to make the pledge. Will those to be inducted and all current and previously inducted members of the National Honor Society please stand and face the podium? I would now like to invite our principal, Mr. Brannigan, to the stage to lead the new members in the National Honor Society pledge.
Right. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you, Leanne and Katie, and Anna, for all your work tonight and for the leadership you provided to NHS this year. This is one of the greatest joys of being a principal, is to be able to lead the induction and the official induction into the National Honor Society. So with the newest members, as you are standing, if you would please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, of leadership, of service, and of character. Thank you and congratulations. You may be seated. To all of our newest members of the National Honor Society, we welcome you to a long history of former inductees. We're proud of the work you've done, and we hope that you will continue, and we know you will continue to lead and to inspire and to maintain your academic rigor. To our 4 seniors that are sitting here tonight, it is so exciting to be able to do the induction. I'm looking particularly at Allison because we were supposed to do this in sometime late March of 2020, and here we are now. So it's exciting to be able to officially do the induction. To our juniors, we look forward to seeing the leadership that you provide to our school next year, especially not only in NHS but beyond, in the classroom, in the athletic fields and courts, in our service work and leadership. We're excited to see the journey that all of you take with this as well. And really, to all of the families and the parents and guardians that are here tonight, we thank you for your support. We thank you for allowing your children to come here to this high school to work with us. We are inspired by them every day, and one of the greatest things to be able to experience in such a weird year is to really watch them come into this building each and every day and to give it their all. And we're just so proud of that, and we thank you for really instilling that drive in them and to allowing them to be able to share that here. At this time, we will be, on behalf of the entire school community, we recognize and we congratulate all of you. This concludes this particular session here of the National Honor Society induction, but here's what we'd like to be able to do. And we know the fact that we have a beautiful facility and the fact that we would love to be able to celebrate a little bit in our rotunda, for you to have pictures done and to be able to maybe have some pictures on the staircase and have our first official function and to be able to utilize the building a little bit. So what we call, it used to be a cafeteria, now is called our student commons, which is the area that you walked through when you were making your way here to the Performing Arts Center. And we invite you back over there as well. So we will have our inductees, or new members of NHS, with our officers that lead out the group into the rotunda, and we'll meet you out there in just a few minutes for some gathering and also for some pictures as well. So thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you to our National Honor Society. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much, Nathan. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our National Honor Society induction for the class of 2021 and mostly for the class of 2022. It is with really great honor that you are here tonight and how proud we are of this class and of this group of inductees, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But we'd like to begin with a really special guest tonight to sing the national anthem from the class of 2021, Miss Cami Morano. If you could please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Cami, thank you very much. Right off the lacrosse field, so thank you so much. So good evening, everyone. And as we are embarking on one of our, actually the first event we have had in our brand new auditorium, so we welcome you. I was saying to a few of the parents that we came very close today of not being able to do this because we needed the building inspector to clear the space. It is not cleared yet, but when he knew what the event was that we were doing, he allowed it to happen. So we're grateful for that. So we're really excited that you could be in our building tonight, our new home. And to all of our inductees tonight, I'm just so very proud of you. In every year I say that with the induction, but I think this year in particular, it's even more important to recognize your accomplishment. This has not been an easy year, we know. And that when the year started in hybrid, we're like, I think we can do this, and this is okay. We get into our groove, and then how tiring it got. And what I think is so special about this group, out of all the inductions we've done, is really you epitomize the two words that I've shared numerous times with all of you, strength and resilience. Because you never once stopped keeping the eye on the prize to make sure the fact that you could do this. And now you're sitting here. With the incredible accomplishments that you've had academically, and then how that's transferred in your work in leadership, in athletics, in the arts. You've done it all. And I really am very proud of the work that you have done, because I know there have been moments in looking around this group that there has been some challenge. And yet you've persevered and you've done it. You've conquered online courses. You've done AP courses online. Never do we ever think we'd be doing something like that. And yet you've done it. So to all the families that are here tonight, I think it's so important to thank you for your perseverance and support as well. It's so important and special that we got to bring everyone back today. And I think that just speaks volume of the year that we've had. We've had a lot of firsts. We've had a first day in September. We had a first day in April with the new building. And we had a first day again today. And I'm really just proud of what you've accomplished. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm really grateful to each of you. And I'm really proud of the work you've done and what a special recognition tonight will be for all of you. To all of us in this room who have been in National Honor Society, it is really a special thing, because for many of us, we still have our pin and we have our shingle and our membership card. Because for each of us that have been inducted, it is an organization that is important for you to pay it forward. When you learn tonight about the pillars of National Honor Society, of our academic, of our leadership, of our citizenship, as well as our service, those are variables for us, and those become really important for us as people, as leaders. And what you've led in the classroom academically really transcends itself into the greater scope of really what you do outside of the classroom. And that's why this induction tonight is so important. We have 65 members of the junior class tonight that are being inducted. And through the leadership of the executive board, many of them are here tonight, as well as the advisor, Mrs. Gleavy. They've been able to really put together a program to ensure that we could do this live in person. So you're the second group tonight that has been inducted, and we'll do 2 more sessions tomorrow. And then to be able to know the fact we've done this in person with all of the newest members of National Honor Society as well. So what we're going to do tonight is we do the induction, just some direction for all of our inductees. When your name is called, we're going to invite you to come right in front of the stage, right in front of the table, excuse me. Mrs. Gleavy will be on one side, and I'll be on the other side. And when you get to the front there, we're going to begin to read your narrative that you created for tonight. At that point, I want you to be able to take your mask off so you can have pictures and your family can take photos and all of that, and you can really take it off. You don't need to put it under your chin, whatever your comfort is. But if you want to be able to have that moment, please feel free to do that. All right? I do want to thank Nathan Latender for his music for this evening. It's so nice to be able to have that tonight. So Nathan, thank you so very much. And of course to Mr. Pelletier in the back, who is brought all of this to life for us in this brand new space that we're getting used to as well. And of course to our officers, Emily Benson and Leanne Melendi and Aileen Petty that are here tonight to be able to work with all of you as part of the induction ceremony. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce to you the president of the National Honor Society, Ms. Aileen Petty.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Aileen Petty and I am the current president of the Middleborough High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the induction of 25 juniors who embody the traits deemed necessary for membership into this prestigious society. Admission into the National Honor Society requires members to maintain a minimum weighted GPA of 3.75. The society is also built upon the following 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. According to the National Honor Society, scholarship denotes a commitment to learning and endless quest for knowledge. Members of the National Honor Society recognize the invaluable benefits of a cultivated mind. Service is established by an individual's willingness to work for the benefit of those in need. Members volunteer their time and talents to create a better tomorrow. Leadership is revealed through taking initiative in the classroom and school activities. A leader will go forward with confidence when others hesitate. Character refers to the attributes that distinguish one individual from another. A well-rounded character is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. Character can be seen in a member's trustworthy, respectful, and caring nature. Each student chosen to be inducted tonight possesses each of these admirable traits. They now belong to a society with prestigious members, from President Gerald Ford to astronauts, business executives, notable authors, and Nobel Peace Prize winners. As members of the National Honor Society, they will be viewed as the role models of not only our school, but our community. They should be proud of how far they've come and all that they've accomplished. And so, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the Middleborough High School chapter of the National Honor Society. At this time, I would like to invite our Vice President, Leanne Melendi, to say a few words.
Good evening. As the current Vice President of the National Honor Society, I would like to say a few formal thank yous. First, I would like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Gleavy. She is a true role model and has helped us every step of the way. I would also like to thank all our current members. Our society would be nothing without each and every one of you. I also wish to thank everyone who participated in the study crunches, peer tutoring sessions, and our new SAT study crunches to support and represent every student in every classroom every day. This is our emblem, the keystone and the flaming torch. As a builder uses a keystone to ensure firmness and strength in an arch, so our lives may be kept true to the highest ideals of mankind by the virtues represented by the letters on our keystone: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. The flaming torch is an emblem of our purpose, to lead by the light of the ideals which the National Honor Society has set before us, to serve our school by fostering and encouraging high ideals. This is our purpose. Each inductee has given a quote of gratitude to family and friends, which will be read by the National Honor Society officers. I now invite Aileen Petty to begin the inductions.
Would the following inductees please stand? Sophia Albert, Jill Baldacini, Carly Briggs, Fiona Cowie, Noah DeGrazia, Corinne Dones, Addie Enos, and Matt Gavush. At this time, I would like to invite Vice President Leanne Melendi to read the messages of gratitude for our first group of inductees.
Sophia Albert. Thank you to my family, friends, and teachers for always supporting me in everything I do and for pushing me to work hard day in and day out. Jill Baldacini. First off, I would like to thank all of the amazing and strong women in my life that I have supported and guided me through my journey. You all know who you are. Also, thank you to my best friend and sister, Jess. Words can't describe how thankful I am for you, for always staying up to help me with homework and pushing me to my greatest potential as a student, athlete, friend, and daughter. And to my mom and #1 cheerleader, even though sadly she can't be here today, without her I wouldn't have learned some of the most valuable things in life, like always trying to be humble and kind to everyone I meet, and to always live life to the fullest. Last but not least, Dad. Thank you for teaching me to always work hard for what you have and to reach a hand out to those who may need support. Carly Briggs. Thank you to my mom and dad for always supporting me and pushing me to work harder. I would like to thank my teachers as well for making me a better student in person. Lastly, I would like to thank my friends for sticking by me and believing in me no matter what. Fiona Cowie. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Jessica, and John for lifting me up with your unending support. You guys have instilled in me the values of hard work and determination. Thank you for teaching me how to be selfless, how to be strong, and how to better myself each and every day. Noah DeGrazia. I would like to thank my family for always supporting me throughout the years. Thanks to my dad for teaching me to give my best effort in everything I do. Most importantly, thank you to all my friends for making school bearable. Corinne Dones. I want to thank my sister, Mercedes, for providing me with all the knowledge and moral support I need to be able to face my future. You have encouraged me to evolve into a better student, friend, and sister each and every day. Thank you for showing me how to not only care for others, but to care for myself. Addison Enos. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for teaching me the value of hard work and helping me reach my full potential. You always push me to be my best in both sports and in the classroom. Thank you for always being there for me and showing me what it takes to succeed. Matt Gavush. Thank you to my teachers and coaches for pushing me to consistently put forth my best effort and strive to be the best possible version of myself. Thank you to my classmates for making school such an enjoyable experience, creating a supportive community to grow as a student, and motivating me to reach my full potential in the classroom. Most importantly, thank you to my mom and dad for providing me with every possible opportunity to be successful, for teaching me the value in holding myself to the higher standards of character and leadership, and for your dedication to supporting me in every way possible. My appreciation for the student, friend, and son I was shaped into is immeasurable, and I'm honored to be inducted into the National Honor Society. I now invite Aileen Petty to come up and read the next group of inductees.
Would the following inductees please stand? Isabella Heitke, Arjane Jones, Megan Kavaleski, Allie Kirkpatrick, Lily Kirkpatrick, Emma Kitson, Zach Lowell, and Josh Murphy. Isabella Heitke. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for showing me the power of overcoming obstacles, and Dad for showing me what so much hard work can accomplish. Thank you to my friends and family as well for pushing me to be the best version of myself every day. Arjane Jones. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for teaching me that relaxation comes with work and that it's okay not to be so hard on myself. Thank you, Dad, for always reminding me you have my back in anything I want to do. Thank you to my teachers who worked their butts off to deal with me never shutting up. Lastly, a special thank you to my sister for not only being my best friend, but the best role model a younger sister could ask for. Megan Kavaleski. I want to thank my family and friends for always being a shoulder to lean on, my classmates for growing with me, and my teachers and coaches for pushing me not only academically but physically as well. For always helping me strive for better, I'm incredibly grateful. From these 3 years, I have learned self-discipline and how to truly be the best version of myself. Allie Kirkpatrick. Thank you to my parents and teachers for supporting me throughout my school career and for giving me everything I need to be successful. Lily Kirkpatrick. Thank you to my parents for always supporting me. Thank you to my teachers for giving me the ability to succeed, and thank you to my best friends for always being there for me. Emma Kitson. Thank you to my mom for constantly supporting me in everything I've done and for always showing me the importance of kindness and diligence. Thank you to my dad for teaching me the value of putting hard work and determination into everything I do. And thank you to my friends, teachers, and peers for encouraging me and always pushing me to the fullest potential. Zach Lowell. Thank you, Mom, for showing me the importance of hard work, perseverance, and determination, along with exemplifying the value of knowing your worth. Thank you, Jay, for driving me to and from events, practices, and meetings. And finally, thank you to my peers, coaches, advisors, and teachers who have made such a great impact on me, pushing me to succeed and reach for excellence. Each of you play a great deal in my success, and for that, I am forever grateful. Josh Murphy. Thank you to my mom and dad for always encouraging me to strive to be a better student and pursue my goals. I wouldn't have accomplished what I have without the help of both of you. I would next like to call up Katie Benson to the podium.
Would the following inductees please stand? Natalia Parkinson, Gianna Pasquale, Megan Penny, Carly Quill, Allison Rido, Michaela Robichaux, Julia Rubino, Olivia Rusciano, and Olivia Sacchetti. Natalia Parkinson. Thank you to my parents and my siblings for constantly supporting me and pushing me to my best. Thank you to my teachers and Bran for always providing me with the tools and words of encouragement that have helped me become successful. And finally, thank you to Lily and Allie for always being there for me. Gianna Pasquale. Thank you to my mom for always supporting me no matter what and shaping me into the person I am today. I wouldn't be here without you. Megan Penny. Thank you to my mom and my dad for always encouraging me to do my best and for providing me with endless opportunities to succeed. I always want to thank my teachers and coaches for providing me with the knowledge and tools over the years that have helped me get to where I am today. Each of you have played a key role in my academic success, and I can't thank you enough for that. Carly Quill. Thank you, Mom, for all the thoughtful and encouraging texts to rest my nerves before big tests, and for always being my biggest supporter in life. Thank you, Dad, for always making me put all I can into everything I do and pushing me to be the best person I can be. Thank you, Ryan, for being my biggest competitor and challenging me to work harder, and my teachers for believing in me when sometimes I didn't even believe in myself. Lastly, a special thank you to Dawn, Gia, for being my favorite, most loving classmate on remote days. Allison Rideout. To my mom and dad, thank you for always pushing me to strive to do my best in all I accomplish, for teaching me the importance of putting forth my best every day in everything I do, and my teachers and friends for supporting me whenever I needed it and playing an important role in who I have become today. I continue to thank each of you every day. Michaela Robichaud. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your endless amount of support and always believing in me. You both have taught me the value of respecting people as well as sacrificing so much for me. Without the inspiration, love, and support you guys have given me, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Julia Rubini. Thank you to my family and friends who have encouraged me and pushed me to become the best version of myself, both academically and personally. Thank you to my parents for supporting me in everything I do. I'm grateful to be supported by people who motivate me every day to work hard and reach my goals. Olivia Rushkiano. I just wanted to say thank you to my parents and my sisters for pushing me to work hard, especially when I wanted to the least. Thank you to my teachers and friends for helping me become the person I am and continuing to help me become the best version of myself. I am forever grateful for all the help, love, and kindness I have been shown these past 3 years. Lastly, Olivia Sacchetti. Thank you to my parents and my family members for always being invested in my academics and encouraging me to continue to grow in everything I do. You all have constantly been there to support me and help me excel as an individual. I have learned to be hard on myself and dedicated and will continue as I grow. Would Aileen Petty please return to the podium for remarks before the pledge?
You have heard the ideals of our society and are ready to make the pledge. Will those to be inducted and all current and previous inducted members of the National Honor Society please stand and face the podium? I would like to now invite our principal, Mr. Brannigan, to the stage to lead the new members in the National Honor Society Pledge.
Thank you, Aileen. And now, thank you to Aileen and Leanne and Katie for an outstanding job tonight, and of course to Mrs. Gleavy and Mrs. Salamoni as well. One of the greatest joys I have as a principal is to be able to lead this formal induction of your pledge to the National Honor Society. So at this time, will the new inductees, if you would please raise your right hand and then repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, of leadership, of service, and of character. Congratulations. May be seated. Well done. A nice round of applause for our newest members of the National Honor Society. Congratulations. Just a thank you to all of our families that are here tonight. As I always am so grateful for the fact that you allow your children to be here at this school. We've had a really incredible year, and I've said it's been one of the more challenging years of our lives, I would say, but at the same time, one of the most rewarding. And to welcome you all into our new home, to celebrate the academic achievements and the unbelievable work of this newest class of inductees. I'm just really grateful that your children are here. So on behalf of the entire faculty and staff here at Middleborough High School, we congratulate the newest members of the National Honor Society. And as we conclude this presentation tonight in this wonderful ceremony, we invite you all into the rotunda of the new school for pictures and to be able to maybe have a picture on the grand staircase and to just enjoy some of our of the new building a little bit. You'll be exiting when you do. Our newest members of the National Honor Society will make their way out first, followed by the officers, and then we'll invite all the families to join us in the rotunda as well. You'll be going through what is called our student commons, or what used to be called our cafeteria, and we'll meet you all in the rotunda. So thank you so very much for being here tonight, and what a wonderful night to celebrate. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our families that are here. You're probably thinking, where is everybody tonight? We have close to 70 members of the junior class that are being inducted into National Honor Society. And at the time when Mrs. Gleavy and I began the planning for it, the entire back end of the auditorium was not feasible for us to use. So in order to do it and really have the authentic induction, we could only use the bottom section. So we said, well, let's create 4 nights for people to choose. And this particular session is the one where we had the least. So last night we had a group of 18 in the first session, 25 in the next session, and I think our session at 6:30 has about another 20 or so in that mix. So this will be a little bit more intimate tonight. But I want to welcome everybody tonight to the new auditorium. This is our first official event in the new auditorium, and we're really excited to be able to open it up. And on Monday, yesterday morning, we got word that we could actually use it because the inspector had to come in and inspect the space. And because of the event we were doing, he's allowed us to use the space. If we had some big full-scale production in here, we probably wouldn't be in here right now. But we're really thankful that they allowed us to be able to do this event and have a little bit of normalcy tonight as well. So to the 6 of you that are here tonight getting ready to be inducted, I do want to just say to the 6 of you how really proud I am of the work you've done. In every year when we do our induction ceremony, that it's always how proud we are and how wonderful of a job you've done. But I think this year in particular, and I think all of the families would agree, and I know for Mrs. Glevy and Mrs. Salamoni as well, and the officers, as Leanne is here tonight, this has been a really unique year. And I think it has presented some real challenges over the course of the year for all of us. And for you to be able to maintain what you've maintained, to be able to persevere what you have been able to do, there are 2 words that I've used repeatedly throughout this year: strength and resilience. And I think that the 6 of you, as well as the other inductees into NHS, have really exemplified that. Knowing many of your academic schedules, the work that you've had to do remotely, remote APs, which was never something we ever thought we'd ever have to do or need to do, and you've done it. As we started hybrid in September and you were like, all right, this is good, we can do this, and you found routine, I think for all of us that routine became fatigued. And one of the things that I think has been so awesome is the ability to get everyone back into the building on Monday. And so I just want to say to you, on behalf of all of the faculty and staff here, we're just really incredibly proud of you for so many reasons. To be a member of National Honor Society, I think, is one of the biggest milestones, I think, of an academic career. And I think for any of us who have been inducted into NHS, you may still have your pin, or you may have your shingle with a membership card, but there's something about the recognition of being inducted into this organization. And so it's really an exciting night for us to be able to create it as authentically as we could, to ensure the fact that we could celebrate each of you for the outstanding job that you've done. So with that being said, what's going to happen tonight as we begin is that Leanne Melendi, who's one of the officers for NHS, is going to be really leading the charge of the night. But when you have your name called, you're going to come right up to the front, right in front of the table. Mrs. Glevy will be standing on one side and I'll be standing on the other. And that if you're comfortable with it, you are to remove your mask, so that way their family can get photos and all of that. And then basically you'll just make your way back to your seat. And what I would love to be able to offer tonight to the 6 of you is that when we're done and we make our way back out to the rotunda, that if you wanted to take your families around the building a little bit, that would be fine. We sanitize every night, so they start on the 3rd floor and work their way down. So I think you could see a nice sense of the building by doing the 1st floor in the athletic wing and performing arts and so on. So that will be something if you would like to do afterwards. I'm sure your families would love to see a little bit of the school too. So with that being said, I welcome you all here tonight, and what an exciting night it's going to be. And without further ado, I want to introduce to you Leanne Melendi, who is going to be leading the ceremony tonight. Leanne.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Leanne Melendi and I am the current Vice President of Middleborough High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the induction of 6 juniors who embody the traits deemed necessary for membership into this prestigious society. Admission into the National Honor Society requires members to maintain a minimum weighted GPA of 3.75. The society is also built upon the following 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. According to the National Honor Society, scholarship denotes a commitment to learning and an endless quest for knowledge. Members of the National Honor Society recognize the invaluable benefits of a cultivated mind. Service is established by an individual's willingness to work for the benefit of those in need. Members volunteer their time and talents to create a better tomorrow. Leadership is revealed through taking initiative in the classroom and school activities. A leader will go forward with confidence when others hesitate. Character refers to the attributes that distinguish one individual from another. A well-rounded character is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. Character can be seen in a member's trustworthy, respectful, and caring nature. Each student chosen to be inducted tonight possesses each of these admirable traits. They now belong to a society with prestigious members from the President Gerald Ford to astronauts, business executives, notable authors, and Nobel Peace Prize winners. As members of the National Honor Society, they'll be viewed as the role models of not only our school, but our community. They should be proud of how far they have come and all that they have accomplished. And so, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you into the Middleborough High School chapter of the National Honor Society. I would also like to say a few formal thank yous. First, I would like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Glevy. She is a true role model and has helped us every step of the way. I would also like to thank all of our current members. Our society would be nothing without each and every one of you. I also wish to thank everyone who participated in the study crunches, peer tutoring sessions, and our new SAT study crunches to support and represent every student in every classroom every day. This is our emblem, the keystone and the flaming torch. As a builder uses a keystone to ensure firmness and strength in an arch, so our lives may be kept true to the highest ideals of mankind by the virtues represented by the letters on our keystone: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. The flaming torch is an emblem of our purpose: to lead by the light of the ideals which the National Honor Society has set before us, to serve our school by fostering and encouraging high ideals. This is our purpose. Each inductee has a given quote of gratitude to family and friends, which will be read by the National Honor Society officers. Would the following inductees please stand? Aiden Carey, Aiden Chin, Nicholas Coe, Ryan Green, Cameron Morgan, and Daniel Reed. Aiden Carey. Aiden Carey would like to thank his parents for the endless support and for always being there. He would also like to thank his teachers and his friends for pushing him to be the greatest version of himself. Aiden Chin. Thanks for everything. You guys really helped me out this time. My brain has grown during this process. Nicholas Coe. I would like to thank my parents for teaching me the value of perseverance and hard work, as well as providing me with the tools that are necessary for me to grow and succeed. I wouldn't be here without you. Ryan Green. I am very grateful for being inducted. I would like to thank my parents for both pushing me to achieve my goals and for encouraging me to try my hardest. Cameron Morgan. I would like to thank my parents for always pushing me to do my best. You never gave up on helping me achieve my goals, and I wouldn't have made it here without you. Daniel Reed. I would like to thank my mom and dad for always pushing me to do my absolute best in everything I do, raising me to be kind and respectful to others, and teaching me the value of hard work when it comes to my school, work, and anything else I may do. I would also like to thank my brothers and sisters for always pushing me to go outside my comfort zone and explore new things. You have heard the ideals of our society and are ready to make the pledge. Will those to be inducted and all current and previously inducted members of the National Honor Society please stand and face the podium? I would now like to invite our principal, Mr. Brannigan, to the stage to lead the new members in the National Honor Society Pledge.
Thank you so much, Leanne. And one of the greatest joys I get to do as a high school principal is to lead you in the formal induction and pledge into the National Honor Society. So at this time, would all the new inductees please raise your right hand and then repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, of leadership, of service, and of character. Congratulations. You're official members of the National Honor Society, the Middleborough High School chapter. Congratulations. You may be seated. So again, just congratulations to all of you and to the families that are here tonight. I just want to, on behalf of all of us, thank you for letting your children come here. Just watching them grow since the 9th grade and becoming the people they're destined to become, really for all of us is one of the greatest joys of being a teacher and being an educator. So we thank you for trusting us to be able to help be part of your journey with them towards graduation. And I just want to thank the National Honor Society officers, Leanne, and the rest of the team for really their outstanding job this year, and really to Mrs. Glevy and Mrs. Salamoni for their commitment to this organization. When we were really in the midst of planning and trying to figure out how to do this induction, we really got to a place where we didn't think we were going to be able to pull it off. And because of the facility and because of really just a lot of creativity and commitment to making this happen, really a testament to Mrs. Glevy in particular that we were able to make it happen. So just want to thank you, Mrs. Glevy, for all of that as well. So with that being said, we bring this induction to a close. I don't think we've ever had an induction ceremony for National Honor Society that has gone this quick. But what we'd like to do is that we'll have all of our new inductees head out into the rotunda, and the advisors will lead out, and then we invite all the parents to join us in the rotunda for pictures and just some good celebration. And then for our members, that you're more than welcome to take your families around the building if you would like. So just to give some orientation to our families, right now you're in Building A, which is the Performing Arts Center. When we go back into the rotunda, it's kind of known as the knuckle of the building. So it has Building C, which is the academic core, Building A, which is the Performing Arts Center, and then Building C, which is on the other side of this wall, is the Athletic Center. So you'll be able to get a little bit of a flavor of this really magnificent building and just home. So with that being said, congratulations to all of our newest members. And at this time, if you would please rise. And if Leanne, if you would kind of lead the group out back to the rotunda, and we'll meet you all out there in just a moment. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our National Honor Society induction. And congratulations to our final group of seniors and juniors being inducted tonight. This became an opportunity for us to be able to figure out how can we engage in this really important event for our students, understanding the guidelines and restrictions we're all facing. And so knowing that we were able to use a part of the auditorium, now the rest of the auditorium, but at the time, only the front part of the auditorium was actually done. And that's why Mrs. Glevy, and when we were connecting about it, we had 4 different sessions. So this is our final session. We did 2 last night and 2 tonight. And we're really excited to be able to induct our final group. So first and foremost, before we begin the induction ceremony tonight, we want to begin with the singing of the national anthem by Cami Morano, a member of the class of 2021. And so we'll invite her up to the podium. If you can please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Cami, thank you very much, and congratulations to the lacrosse team for their win today. So congrats, as they just came off the field. So good evening and welcome to the National Honor Society induction for the class of 21 and 22. This is really an exciting night, and I want to be able to say to all of our inductees that every year when we do our induction, I always say about how proud I am of everybody and for the hard work. And it's really an authentic statement that I make each year. However, the reason why that I want to say something a little bit more to all of you is because what you've been able to accomplish in a year that has been unlike anything we've ever experienced is even more so of a celebration. This has not been the easiest of years, and we know that. And that there's been a lot of trials and a lot of tribulations and stress. We also know that when we started the school year, whether it was fully remote or whether you were in hybrid, you kind of got into a flow of it a little bit. But then that flow became fatigued at the same time, that it gets old really quick. And so what I want to make sure all of you know is that how proud we are of you for keeping the eye on the prize. And the fact that you're sitting here, that we have close to 70 inductees this year, which is tremendous. And I think it's a real testament of you ensuring the fact that you really wanted to have success. And the 2 words that you know that I've used a lot this year is strength and resilience. And I think if there's ever been a group of people who have clearly demonstrated strength and resilience, it is all of you. So this year, when we say how proud we are of you and for your hard work, it has a very different meaning this year. And so this is a really special group of inductees this year, simply because of what you have accomplished in a year that we were never really thinking we would ever be spending our junior and senior year the way we have been. And to our families that are here tonight, we congratulate you as well. Because for all of you, your partnership with us this year has been something that I can't even find the words to really thank you all. We know this hasn't been an easy year, but yet I've said over the last couple of weeks, as we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and the end of the school year is approaching, is that for one of the most challenging years for I think all of us, there has been some really unique rewards in this year as well. And I really deeply believe that. And I'm so thankful for what you have given to us, your children, to allow us to be part of their journey. So tonight, as we're celebrating their academic success, their leadership, their service, and their character, it's also an important thank you to all of you, because we celebrate you as well. So I want to be able to begin tonight as a thank you to the National Honor Society officers who will be leading the induction ceremony this evening, and of course to the amazing Mrs. Gleavy and Mrs. Salamoni for their work and their commitment to the National Honor Society. So without further ado, we're going to begin. But before all of our inductees, just for your families as well, that when we do your induction, which means when you get your shingle, as it's called, the National Honor Society, and your pin, as well as your membership card, when your name is called, you're going to come right up right in front of the table. And I know, as Mrs. Gleavy shared with you out in the rotunda, if you are comfortable in doing so, you want to completely remove your mask. So that way there your family can get pictures of you without the mask over your face, all right? And then you'll just make your way back to your seat. All right? And what I also want to invite for everybody is that when we're done with the ceremony this evening, that we'll go back out into the rotunda, and it's a really great opportunity for photos and more celebration. And then for all of our newest members of the National Honor Society, I invite you to take your parents and guardians and families around the building so they can get a kind of a sneak peek of your new school. And so I'll give a little bit more detail of that at the end. So with that being said, it is with great pleasure to introduce to you the National Honor Society President, Ms. Aileen Petty.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Aileen Petty, and I am the current president of Middleborough High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the induction of 16 juniors and 2 seniors who embody the traits deemed necessary for membership into this prestigious society. Admission into the National Honor Society requires members to maintain a minimum weighted GPA of 3.75. The society is also built upon the following 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. According to the National Honor Society, scholarship denotes a commitment to learning and an endless quest for knowledge. Members of the National Honor Society recognize the invaluable benefits of a cultivated mind. Service is established by an individual's willingness to work for the benefit of those in need. Members volunteer their time and talents to create a better tomorrow. Leadership is revealed through taking initiative in the classroom and school activities. A leader will go forward with confidence when others hesitate. Character refers to the attributes that distinguish one individual from another. A well-rounded character is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. Character can be seen in a member's trustworthy, respectful, and caring nature. Each student chosen to be inducted tonight possesses each of these admirable traits. They now belong to a society with prestigious members, from President Gerald Ford to astronauts, business executives, notable authors, and Nobel Peace Prize winners. As members of the National Honor Society, they will be viewed as the role models of not only our school, but our community. They should be proud of how far they've come and all that they have accomplished. And so, it is with my pleasure to welcome all of you to the Middleborough High School chapter of the National Honor Society. At this time, I would like to invite our Vice President, Leanne Melundi, to say a few words.
Good evening. As the current Vice President of the National Honor Society, I would like to say a few formal thank yous. First, I would like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Gleavy. She is a true role model and has helped us every step of the way. I would also like to thank all of our current members. Our society would be nothing without each and every one of you. I also wish to thank everyone who participated in the study crunches, peer tutoring sessions, and our new SAT study crunches to support and represent every student in every classroom every day. This is our emblem, the keystone in the flaming torch. As a builder uses a keystone to ensure firmness and strength in an arch, so our lives may be kept true to the highest ideals of mankind by the virtues represented by the letters on a keystone: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. The flaming torch is an emblem of our purpose: to lead by the light of the ideals which the National Honor Society has set before us, to serve our school by fostering and encouraging high ideals. This is our purpose. Each inductee has given a quote of gratitude to family and friends, which will be read by the National Honor Society officers. I now invite Aileen Petty to begin the inductions.
Would the following inductees please stand? From the class of 2021, Maya Dupuy, Emma Parsons. And from the class of 2022, Alex Burkett, Lexi Boldry, Benjamin Bromwell, Julia D'Amelia, Liana Davidson, Cami Destramp, Christina Dye, and Isabella Generazzo. At this time, I would like to invite Leanne Melendi to read the messages of gratitude for our first group of inductees.
Maya Dupuy. I would like to thank my teachers for always pushing me to be the best student I can be and always staying for extra help after school to help me understand topics I was struggling on. I would also like to thank my sister Ari for always supporting me both inside and outside the classroom. And lastly, I owe the biggest thank you to my amazing parents for always believing in me and always pushing me to be the best student and person I could possibly be. I wouldn't have been as successful if it wasn't for their constant love and support. Emma Parsons. I would like to thank my parents for always motivating me to reach my full potential. I am so lucky to have such caring people in my family, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without you both. I would also like to thank my teachers for successfully preparing me for the future and making me a more confident student. Alexandria Burkett. I would like to thank my mom for always supporting me and teaching me to always try my best, to give 110% in everything I do. I would also like to thank Mrs. Glevey. This year she made sure to keep reminding me of who I am as a student. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you both for pushing me to be my best. Alexis Boldry. I want to start off by saying thank you to my amazing mother and sister for the endless support. Seeing my sister succeed made me want to achieve just as much as she did and more. I wouldn't be so successful without the support from my family. Thank you all for always believing in me. It means the world. Benjamin Bramwell. Thank you to my parents for raising me to be the person I am today, my friends for supporting me, and my community for helping me to succeed. Julia D'Amelia. I would like to start off by thanking my best friends, the ones that have been by my side, whether it was through words of encouragement or staying up late with me to complete an assignment and pushing me to be the best student I can be. I would also like to thank my family. Thank you to my little sister, Ava, for always relieving my stress by making me laugh. Thank you to my dad for teaching me how to work hard and have confidence in myself. And finally, thank you to my mom for teaching me patience and kindness and always reassuring me when I needed a shoulder to lean on. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. I love you all. Liana Davidson. Thank you to Mom and Dad for always encouraging me to do my best and teaching me that hard work and determination always pay off. Thank you to my teachers and coaches for always having confidence in me and pushing me further every day. You have made me the person I am today, and I am very grateful for your constant support. Cameron Destram. First off, I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for always believing me and pushing me to be the best version of myself. I would like to thank my dad, the toughest person I know. You have shown me, even in the hardest of times, what hard work, dedication, and perseverance looks like. I also want to thank my number one supporter, my mom. She has shown me how to hold my head up high and to always do what makes me happy. Finally, I want to thank my big brother. He is the one person I wanted to be like when I was younger, the one who helped me study when I was going to give up, and the one who made me push myself harder each year. If it wasn't for him or my family, I wouldn't be where I am today. Christina Dye. My heart goes out to my friends and family. Thank you for surrounding me with a positive environment where I'm allowed to grow every day and become the best version of myself. In this time of chaos, it is relieving to have such strong glue holding me together. Isabella Generazzo. Thank you to my mom and dad for pushing me to work my hardest academically and supporting all of my achievements. Thank you to my best friends, Carly and Julia, thank you, who stayed by me and made me a better person and student each day. I am so grateful for my teachers throughout the years and everyone in my life who has kept me motivated and taught me valuable life lessons. Would Aileen Petty please come to the podium?
Would the following inductees please stand? Samantha Hart, Cassie Helene, Shay Hilton, who's at a track meet right now, Rachel Kane, Robbie McNaughton, Julie Malloy, Riley Nemes, Kaylee St. Clair. Samantha Hart. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for teaching me the importance of hard work and the value of education. Your continued support has helped me become a better student, daughter, and friend. I appreciate everything you have done for me more than you know. Cassie Helene. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me through my toughest times and teaching me the values of perseverance and hard work. You have always pushed me to be the best I can be, and you are the reason why I strive to be diligent and considerate every day. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everything you do for me. Love you so much. Shay Hilton, who's at the meet, would like to thank Logan Verhaven for giving him chips to fuel up as he works tirelessly in his engineering class, and to his parents for always pushing him in everything that he does, especially school. Shay Hilton. Rachel Kane. Thank you to my mom and dad for always making sure I have what I need. Thank you to my sister Stephanie for always reading my essays and making them sound better. And thank you to my dog Hazel for keeping me entertained on remote school days. Robbie McNaughton. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for teaching me the value of hard work. You always pushed me to do my best, both in the classroom and in every other aspect of my life. Thank you to everyone else who helped me in my journey to where I am today. Julie Malloy. Thank you to my mom and dad for your continuous support, as well as your encouragement to persevere and to always treat others with kindness. I would also like to thank my sister Megan for always having the best advice, and my brother Matthew for your laughter. I also want to thank my teachers for their time and knowledge and for being an amazing support system. Riley Nemes. I would like to thank my mom and dad for always encouraging me and making sure they never placed too much pressure on me to be perfect. I would also like to thank my sister for being my best friend and helping me with balancing my school life and outside life in order to help me stay mentally strong. Of course, I have to thank my grandparents for being the ones to take me to school, practice, and basically everything else where my parents couldn't, as well as being another encouraging light in my life. Finally, I need to thank my friends and teachers for being both understanding and a motivating force in my life. And lastly, Kaylee St. Clair. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always pushing me to be the best version of myself, whether it be academically, on the sports field, or just for life in general. Thank you to all my friends for constantly supporting me and teaching me how to help and care for others. Thank you to all who are here tonight. Your support means so much. You have heard the ideals of our society and are ready to make the pledge. Will those to be inducted and all current and previous inducted members of the National Honor Society please stand and face the podium? I would like to now invite our principal, Mr. Brannigan, to the stage to lead the new members in the National Honor Society Pledge.
Thank you, Aileen. And to the newest of members, one of the greatest joys as a high school principal is to be able to lead you in the official pledge, which will signify your membership in the National Honor Society. So at this time, would all the new inductees please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, of leadership, of service, and of character. Congratulations, you may be seated. Well done. To all of you, as we said at the beginning of tonight, we're very proud of the work that you have done. And for all of us who have been inducted in National Honor Society in our journey, we welcome you to the club. It is really an important moment in your journey educationally, and it's really a huge accomplishment. We're just really proud of that. And to our seniors, we wish you well as a week from tomorrow, your journey comes to a close for classes. And I want to just say for Maya, we were supposed to do this over a year ago for her, but COVID seemed to get in the way for that. So we're glad we're finally able to do it. So with that being said, we will be concluding our evening here in this auditorium, and we'll be making our way back out to the rotunda as you come through the student commons. And that's a really nice place to do some photos on the stairs, up on the landing of the second floor by the Learning Commons, wherever you would like to be. And then when we get out into the foyer and be able to have pictures and things to our students, please feel free to take your families around. The third floor that has been sanitized, so we move our way down every night. So I think you can totally do the second floor around the Learning Commons if you wanted to, and then make your way back down here to the first floor to be able to show if you'd like to do that. So we'll get a sneak peek for all the families that are here of this beautiful, beautiful facility. So with that being said, we'll have all of our members, newest members, please rise, and our officers will lead them out. And then we'll follow behind, and then we welcome all the parents to join us in the rotunda. Thank you very much.